And right now at 5:30, a gerrymandering trial is moving fast in Raleigh, and GOP officials are sparring with Democrats and nonpartisan groups all over the legality of those maps.
Republican lawmakers are defending their work. They say that there's nothing illegal about those maps, but their opponents, of course, claim that they are unconstitutional. It's still unclear what exactly will happen next, but it is safe to say the outcome will impact just how much influence your vote will have in the next election.
And day 3 of this voting rights trial is going into overtime. The judge is determined to get to the closing arguments by tomorrow morning. So let's go ahead and bring in Fox 46's chief legal correspondent, Seema Iyer, who we literally just pulled away. She was watching the plaintiff's rebuttal case. So, Seema, let's get start with the defense's star witness, Dr. Barber. Spent a lot of time on the stand, a lot of it being cross-examined. So how did they do?
Well, that's the problem, Ryan, is that he spent too much time being cross-examined, which is never a good sign. If you look at the plaintiff's witnesses, when it came time for the defense to cross-examine them, they were on and off the stand really quick. But Dr. Barber was on the stand for a long time, and although he did double down on his point that the 2020 maps at issue did not rise to the level of partisan gerrymandering, he said that there was no way you could look at those and find some type of biased legislative intent. When cross-examined, he did come out that he had actually no academic background in redistricting. He never worked specifically on North Carolina's political geography, and he never really spent time analyzing North Carolina redistricting maps in general in his career. And finally, he wasn't published on this issue. So these are things that could be compelling, maybe not so much to a jury, but certainly to these 3 judges, Ryan.
Yeah, absolutely. Could definitely bring in issues of credibility to him. Let's talk about another witness that the defense called, one of the actual map makers, Sam Hirsch. They testified. Now, you said he seemed credible from the beginning when he disclosed having co-authored an article with one of the plaintiff's experts. Do you think that actually helped the defense?
I think it did, because it just came out that he wasn't so partisan, right? And this witness by the plaintiffs that they co-authored this article, she spent a lot of time on the stand yesterday. And what he said, he came down with this really interesting formula. And basically the formula says, listen, this is what we try to do. We try to get half the districts in a state to lean Democrat and half the districts in a state to lean Republican. And unless there is a district that so much leans to one party or the other. I know that's maybe, I'm not sure, maybe I'm not explaining this the best, but in a way he was saying, listen, we try to always make it fair so every party is represented. And I think it did come across well to the justices. Also, his disposition was much better. Dr. Barber was very argumentative and very sarcastic, whereas Sam Hirsch, he was just very honest and transparent, in my opinion, Ryan.
All right, and then let's ask about one more thing. So at the end of the day, a lot of witnesses were being recalled to the stand. What's the deal with this? Is this necessary? Is this overkill? What's going on here?
I don't think it's necessary. I think sometimes, let's say if you have a jury and you're trying to submit some type of emotional testimony to a jury, perhaps, but this is judges. They have heard all the evidence. They have read all the briefs, okay? There are thousands and thousands of pages of motions and briefs, so they've read all that. They don't need to hear the same witnesses, see the same charts and the same maps, because, again, all of this is in evidence. The judges can take it back into chambers and review that. If anything, it just gets everyone in a worse mood. Ryan, it is 5:34 p.m. and this is still going on. They started at 8 a.m. this morning. Closing arguments are set for tomorrow, where we will see both sides present, again, the same evidence. But let me tell you, all eyes in this country on North Carolina. This is voting rights. This is important.